a quiet mountain valley, there lived a young man named Marco. At just 24 years old, his mind was never still. Thoughts rushed in and out like storm winds, painful memories from the past and anxious worries about the future. No matter how hard he tried, peace always seemed to slip through his fingers. He couldn't sleep well, couldn't smile, and felt completely lost inside his own head. One day, Marco heard a rumor. High in the hills, far away from the noise and people, lived a wise old man. Years ago, he had been a famous psychologist in the city, known for healing the minds of many. But when age caught up with him, he left the city behind and settled in a small, quiet village, surrounded by nature. It was said he still offered guidance to those who truly sought it. A spark of hope ignited within Marco. Maybe he can help me, he thought. So, he set out on a journey. After days of walking through forests, climbing rough paths, and enduring cold winds, Marco finally reached the village in the hills. There, he saw a small house, wrapped in vines and flowers. On the porch, an old man sat peacefully with his eyes closed, as if the world itself was breathing through him. Marco approached gently. "Grandfather, my mind is full of storms," he whispered. "I cannot stop thinking. I just want peace. Please, help me." The old man opened his eyes slowly, revealing a calmness Marco had never seen before. "So, you seek peace," he said. "Then, come, I have a small task for you." He led Marco to the yard, filled a glass to the very brim with water, and handed it to him. "Walk to the edge of the village and return, but remember, not a single drop must fall." Marco hesitated but nodded. He began walking, holding the glass with both hands. The path was narrow. Children ran past him. Dogs barked. Shopkeepers shouted their wares. The wind brushed against his face. But Marco was oblivious to it all. His entire world had shrunk to the trembling surface of the water in the glass. Every step was slow, careful, and filled with complete attention. When he finally returned, he said proudly, "Grandfather, I did it. Not a single drop spilled." The old man smiled softly. "Tell me, Marco, on your walk, did you see the mountains? Did you hear the dogs barking? Did you notice the children playing?" Marco blinked, confused. "No, I didn't. I was focused only on the water." The old man placed a gentle hand on his shoulder. "And that," he said, "is the secret you have been searching for." Marco looked puzzled. The old man continued, "When your mind stays in the present moment, there is no room left for fear of the future or pain from the past. While you carried that glass, your mind was silent. You were here. Now, and in that singular focus, you found peace." The truth settled into Marco's heart like warm sunlight. Peace wasn't somewhere outside, not in another place, another person, or another life. Peace was inside him all along, just waiting for him to live in the now. Marco bowed his head with deep gratitude. "Grandfather, now I understand. If I want peace, I must bring my mind back to this moment." Again and again, as the sun dipped behind the hills, painting the sky gold and the birds flew home, Marco started his journey back down the path. He was the same young man in body, but his spirit had been transformed. The storm in his mind had finally quieted, and for the first time in years, Marco felt whole. Thank you for watching. If this story resonated with you, please like, share, and subscribe for more content that inspires.